through. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No one's to speak, but here all we can see, we haven't got a clue. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Each word a world all of its own. Each star entered only in groans. The syntax skips a semantic slips, and what we're left a growing cleft of language lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost all meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every story, of every grave. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. And it falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. If there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. Well, I lost my phone maybe 3 years back, and I don't have an address. It's a matter of fact, but I guess you tried to drop me a line. Yeah, I signed out and I unsubscribed, then I cut the cord. Now I'm not online, but I'll be fine. Yeah, I guess that I'll get by. Well, I shaved my head and I grew out a beard, and now I only wear plaid. I always like I steer. I'm moving to LA. I'm writing a screenplay, but it's not about you or what we were. It's about a new girl you've never met her. She's just got your name, and she looks exactly the same. Tell me you know. Tell me it's okay that I dropped right off the map, and I'm falling every day. Tell me you know. Tell me it's okay, 'cause you'll find me anyway. Yeah, if you see me walking by, well, I guarantee it's some other guy, 'cause I'm not there. Yeah, I'm always elsewhere. I changed my name, I had it approved. They wrote it down, you won't see it soon. I guess you'll see there's not much to me. I guess with me there's not much to see. Tell me you know. Tell me it's okay that I dropped right off the map, and I'm falling every day. Tell me you know. Tell me it's okay, 'cause you'll find me anyway. And now you'll see that there's not.
I'm an enemy. Hello. I'm just getting a few things sorted out. We'll get started soon. Tell me you. Okay, that's working, so we can turn that off. Okay. God, it's hot as hell back here. Hold on. Gotta take my pants off. New Wi-Fi. Who this? You're funny. Let's see. Gotta fix my capture. Screech. Property. Did that one? Behind the background. Okay, there we go. Aspect ratio. You are a mod. Brandon and that should be the proper aspect. A little bit higher up, please. Let's put it lower down. There we go. And then, yeah. Okay. My controller is not plugged in. Oh God, now they know I use Windows. Oh gee. Please tell me this one. Oh, today we're gonna win. Tell your friends, tell your family, we're making history here today, boys. So it's been a couple streams. Last we left off, we were leveling up our party. trying to get ready to face down the final boss. We only need a few more levels before I'm 100% confident in doing it. So I'm going to try, I want to get Suicune and Plusle. Plusle has the XP share right now. No, Plusle has Quick Claw. Entei has the XP share. I'm trying to get Suicune and Plusle to level 52. And we'll see where the rest of them are standing when that's over. I doubt... I doubt we'll have, 1 sec, BRB. Stream just keeps going, bud. I don't know if you know how the live stream format works. We're trying to get level 52. That's the arbitrary limit that I set for everybody. Suicune will get there for sure. Plusle will be close. Plusle's already at 51. Plusle will get there. I don't know if I don't know what Entei's situation is going to be like, and I doubt Apalm will get purified. Oh my god. These repeated battles in Mount Battle are really good for purifying Shadow Pokemon. And Apalm, I don't know if Apalm will get purified or not, but I'm at least going to get everybody else to level 52. Maybe. Entei is the toss-up for me right now. We'll see how long it takes the other two. I feel like I'm dying. I don't know what's going on. I just gotta drink more water. I think it's hot as hell, and for some reason my throat feels weird. It's August in Alabama. It's always hot. Surf. We're gonna call Apon just to out of hyper mode. And this is the part where we fall into the pattern of Mountain Battle, and we just keep going, and I just chill. Talk about what's going on. The other day, yeah, today's Tuesday, so yesterday, I had to get a headshot, like an actual not a video game term, like an actual photographical professional headshot, because I'm trying to get on some voice acting casting websites, get my demo out there, and the one I want to sign up for requires a headshot for some reason. It's voice acting. I don't know why my physical appearance is relevant for voice acting, but apparently it is. So I gotta get out there and put the photo. So I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it good, right? I don't want it to be shitty. So a family friend, like a friend of my mom's, runs a photography studio. And I asked her for advice initially. I said, hey, I need a professional headshot for this casting website. Would you have any advice on where to get one? Because she mainly does like portraiture for families and stuff. I didn't expect it to be the place I was looking for, but I figured a photographer might know. Well, turns out she's actually running a photography class at her studio for all these people, and she needs a model. And she said, hey, if you want to come down to my studio, at this time, such and such, if you'd be willing to be patient with us and hang out, while we do the class stuff, we'll use you as the model, and you'll get some free photos out of it. If you know me, I also do magic shows. I'm a performer at heart. I do a lot of different stuff. I've done stage plays. I'm trying to do voice acting. I do magic shows. Lady in Suit. That's her whole title. Lady in Suit Sawa. Damn. And she heard about my magic shows and managed to... I got talked into bringing my magic show stuff. And got a bunch of pictures there. And so it looks like I will have some photos from my website too. I don't know when I'll get them back. I'm not in any hurry, right? I don't want to like pressure them. If it takes a few days, if it takes a few weeks, I don't. It's not my problem. I'm not in a hurry. When people are doing stuff for free, I cannot complain. But I was there for like hour and a half, and there were 4 different photographers, her and 3 students. Got to hang out at the photography studio. It's a very nice place. I mean, it was a wonderful place. They were all very kind and encouraging. So I was very happy with it. I had a great time. Like, even if I only get a handful of photos, right? Like, it was free, so it's already a wonderful value. But I just had a fun time. Just messing around, you know? I mean, I was being a model, which is not something chubby white guys get to do very often. So it was a fun new experience, and it was informative, and I might get something out of it. So I mean, it was a good day all around. Good day. And then I had university this morning. I'm in my game design classes, which is, I'm loving it so far. Game design is my minor, so I'm not fully into all of those classes yet. I've had more computer science stuff because that's my major. We have a studio. We have a game design studio class that I get to take. And it's, gosh, like, hour and a half? Yeah. Hold on. 2.5 hours. 8:30 to 11. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Like, the things that you kind of pay attention to subconsciously when you're playing a game are you have to dissect them more in an academic setting, right? Like, they're trying to teach you how to think critically and how to dissect and take apart these ideas and have ideas of your own. Wow. Right. What are we looking at? Okay. You're at 50, you're at 51. Let's make some progress. We're almost there. I don't know if I I don't know if I'll want to do a second zone after this. I just want to get back to the main story. So, I mean, I'll at least go try it. That's the thing, right? It's like I can pause Mount Battle. As long as I'm, I train up everybody in the party a little bit and go try again. Then if I lose, I know I need to go back to Mount Battle and do more training. We lost 3 or 4 times last time we tried the snag 'em boss. So one more. Wait, right? Like, oh god. If we lose one more time, what does it matter? We've already lost 4 different times. Just getting cooked over and over. We did catch his Pokemon though, which is really funny. The snag machine allows you to take shadow Pokemon from other trainers. He had a Shadow Skarmory. And in the last attempt that we made, we caught Shadow Skarmory, but we still lost to his remaining Pokemon. So I didn't expect Skarmory to be in the PC, but then I went to swap him out and it was right there. So I don't know if he'll have a new, like, random Pokemon or if he'll have one less. But let's be real, he didn't need Skarmory to beat our ass the first 4 times, so who knows, right? The problem is I'm not very good at Pokemon. That's the key takeaway. Ooh, not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Okay, that's crazy. Transform, reset transformation. There we go. I don't know why it freaked out on me like that. Surf. Shadow Rush. They're both poison types. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Okay. Yeah. Well. So Grimer was the correct choice there, and we made the incorrect choice. But Apom goes hyper mode, so it doesn't make any difference. Ugh. Shadow Pokemon are an interesting concept, but they are frustrating. Any Pokemon, like, is it the main reason I didn't trade when I played any of the DLC handheld, like Nintendo DS Pokemon games, is because the trading Pokemon thing, if they get too high level, they don't listen to you, and the whole point of Pokemon is that they do what they tell you, right? So having a Pokemon just go, nah, I don't think so. Very annoying. What if I don't? Yeah. Like Ash's Charizard. Fuck that guy. Gloom, you motherfucker. There we go. Oh, those eyes. Gloom only opens its eyes when it's getting its But or when it shoots a laser beam, a piss laser beam. Aurora beam. I don't think Aurora beam will be lethal. Oh, super effective. Nice. He's just crying. Poor guy. Okay. 46. Let's switch these. Let's go ahead and get plus ol. Some XP. I don't know how close he is to level 52. Fun old lady Rope. Her name's Rope. Rope L. Okay, Plusle's part of the way to 52. And oh, we missed. Fuck. Oh fuck, we just forfeited the whole first turn. That's crazy. She's mainly psychic types with Natu and Kadabra. Natu is flying psychic. Let's try Thunder again. Might as well Shadow Rush because he keeps going into hyper mode, and just taking him out of it is wasting turns. Okay. Plusle gains boosted XP because it's a traded Pokemon, but it was a story trade. Oh. I don't think it's capable of refusing an order. Oh no, he hit himself in the head with his spoon. Poor guy. Right. Thunder. Take Aipom out of hyper mode. I don't like the way he shakes his ass at me. I know he's a monkey, a primate Pokemon. When he turns around and makes it clap, it kind of makes me uncomfortable. Level 49 on Entei. La la, we're almost done. 48, 49, and then a boss fight. Maybe for, I don't know. Is 50 the boss fight? Or is 49 the boss fight? Would 50 not be in zone 6? This is all the ones with 4? I don't know how numbers work, man. Alright. Thunder is gonna clean up all these water types. Lombre. More like, I don't know. I started the joke and I didn't have a punchline. He's dead. Okay. Water gun. Right. Do it again. Same combo. Oh, wait. Plusle's biggest problem is accuracy and speed. He's kind of fast, but not nearly as fast as you would want him to be. And he's not very accurate. But that's more to his moves than anything else. Thunder has a relatively low accuracy. I was drinking water, but I'm pretty sure Plusle missed again. Apom is going to sweep up this team while Plusle sits there and tries to use Thunder once. Hate to see it. Absolutely disgusting behavior. You know what? Maybe he just doesn't want to hit Tentacool. You know what? Go for Seadra, buddy. And that was it. That was the difference. He's like, I don't like squids. They freak me out, man. Perfect. Come, Peggy, this. Let's move on. Yeah, I know. Your end battle cutscene is way too long. Losing feels heavier than a Pokeball? Yeah. What's a Pokeball weigh? Like 2 ounces? I don't know. What the fuck is a kilometer? I don't know grams. Celio and Houndour. Celio's... I want to say water ice. I know Houndour is fire dark. I shouldn't say I know. I think Houndour is fire dark. I don't have my Pokemon types memorized. Yeah, water ice. Ice is the crystalline form of H2O molecule that forms under specific circumstances. When other molecules form crystals in specific circumstances, we call them minerals. Does that make water a mineral? Like, quartz is a mineral, and that's a specific... It's a specific... I don't want to say element, but like, I'm sure it's some kind of molecular solution, right? It's got a chemical makeup with impurities, of course, but there's impurities in ice. So if quartz is a crystal or a mineral, does that make water or ice a mineral? Because it certainly feels like crunchy rocks when I chew on ice. Food for thought, I guess. Okay, 50 is the boss fight. See, that guy looks like a gym leader right there. The last in Mount Battle's first half. The closer is me, Zenton. That's not a name. That's not a human name. Beautifly, Wello. Oh, we're finally in level 40. Hell yeah. We're gonna go Thunder for the Swellow, actually. Quick attack. Hang in there, Plusle. Blast his ass back to the Stone Age. How about you, Swellow D? Sorry. That was crude. Masquerain. Also flying type. Some kind of bug? It kind of looks like a bug. Yeah, Apom, you're in hyper mode, I know. Let's swap it up. See if Thunder can't finish the Beautifly. Oh, Plusle, no. The level gap with Apom is pretty much closed now. So he's struggling to sweep like he was earlier. Water sport. Interesting. Well, Beautifly we missed on, so swap again. Bro, Plusle just can't hit moves. Nice. Good sweep up. Beautifly's dead. Plusle's gonna hit 52. Surely. Bubble Beam. Masquerain is water type? Water bug? Thunder for Golbat because we missed everything else. Bro. That is the third Thunder in a row on 3 different Pokemon that Plusle has missed. Plusle might not hit 52 if he can't if he can't finish off an enemy. He gets murdered. You asshole. Okay, Masquerain's dead. Okay, Plusle's almost 52. Pelipper comes out. Let's hope Golbat goes for Apom since he's so low. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Because then we can send in Suicune, and we know Suicune can actually hit moves. You know, I'm not going to hold my breath, Plusle, but if you want to hit a Thunder, now would be... Okay. Never mind. That is my fault for asking. Try this again. We're going to be calm. We're going to be kind. Deep breaths. Okay. Plusle. You only have so many moves, right? And they only do so many things. I need Thunder because it is the heavy damaging one. Pelipper's a water type. If you even tickle him with Thunder, he would fall over and lose. Okay. I appreciate it, bud. So what have we learned here, class? Plusle responds well to kindness and positive reinforcement. His weakness is pressure. He doesn't perform under pressure. And that's okay. He's level 52 now. Alright, so that's the end of this zone. Alright. We have 352s, 150, and 149. Plus Apom, so... Honestly, this might be a good time to go try the boss fight again. Ow. You've cleared Area 5. Congratulations. We got some coupons. Go. Yeah, we're gonna go fight Real Game Tower. Here's hoping we can do this boss fight this time. That one. Here's hoping I remember how to get to the... I think I still have my map. The inside of the tower is kind of maze-like, is the best way I can describe it. There's all these rooms, And they have different connection points. So you never know. Like, if I didn't know where I was going, walk into a room with 3 hallways. This is where we want to be. The special door. The special door connects to the elevator that takes you to the actual, like, casino thing. And then once we're in the casino, we already talked to everybody around here. That was its own stream. There's another Pokemon Colosseum live. We take this elevator up. And this was where we ran into who I assume the final boss is. And then he took a secret elevator. And we have to fight the Snag'em team boss suit. Alright. And I think he's still up here. Alright. 352s, 150, 149, 143. We lose. We'll go get Suicune and Entei to 52. This is attempt number 5. Okay. Between Surf and Aurora Beam, Surf just hits harder. And Shiftry is grass type, so Fire Blast should hit pretty hard. I think Shiftry has Earthquake, which we want to avoid. Nice. Nice. We got lucky with his starting duo. Pinsir has Earthquake. I think most of his team has Earthquake. But we just gotta keep the pressure up. Because if they can't use Protect or something like that, he'll kill his own team. If they have Protect or... oh my god, Pinsir, really? I should have... I mean, I fully expected Fire Blast to kill Pinsir, or Surf to kill Pinsir. I shouldn't have doubled up. I was expecting the 2 combo. Entei hits level 50. Hariyama's a tough one. He sweeped us one of these times, but I'm pretty sure if I get Espeon out, Espeon can clean him up if we get a Psychic Psybeam off. We're going to go for Surf again just to sweep the board, Psybeam for Hariyama. He doesn't have another Pokemon in Skarmory's place. So this might be it. If Surf hits hard enough and they both die. Come on. 1. Yeah, that's it. There's no way Pinsir lives. Let's go! Let's go! Oh. Vindication. It only took getting beat 4 different times and a 3-zone training montage at Mount Battle. But we finally beat this guy. I don't feel proud. I am not proud of it. It should not have been that difficult. No, I don't want to team up with you, dude. You suck. You beat my ass too many times. If you'd lost the first time, maybe I would have considered your proposal. We're here at the Sky Colosseum, and for some reason there's already a crowd. We step out of the elevator into a packed Colosseum. No idea what the fuck is going on. Striding up like JRPG protagonists. What kept you, Wes? I was worried that perhaps Gonzap had beaten you. Well, I got news for you, guy. He beat me 4 different times. But every time he punched me in the face, I got back up. Sorry, this is a serious moment. The time has come for you to pay off some debts. We'll have you battle as payment toward huge losses inflicted on. I expect to see spectacular battling. After all, you're here to entertain. And so now we just do what? A Colosseum round? Yeah. Okay. Big crowd like this is a little intimidating. See what our Pokemons are like. Miltank? Porygon2? I don't think I've seen either of those Pokemon in this game before. Oh, and we don't get healed. Wonderful. Okay. Shadow Miltank? Shadow Miltank is crazy. We're gonna paralyze the Shadow Cow. Shadow Cow. It doesn't have the same ring to it. A sword? Sword emote. Yeah, you're right. You make a good point. Get it? Sword point for attack. Ah. I see. Yikes. Actual yikes. Okay. So Miltank's paralyzed, little damaged. Porygon2's dead. Zangoose. Okay. Surf comes out again. Alright. We can probably hit another one of those. I think we can safely hit one more Surf. Especially since Espeon's faster than Suicune. I wouldn't want to risk Psybeam hitting Miltank since it's the last Pokemon up. But Surf's going to hit Miltank no matter what. So now we should be able to capture this Shadow Cow. Oh, fuck you. Press the reset button. We have to fight that guy again. Try Yeah. No. The first two surfs did about a quarter each, and the last one did half. Because of course it did. You know what? I'm just gonna... No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do 10 more battles. Actually, pressed A too many times. No, stop pressing A. My brain is on autopilot. I know in theory if I miss a shadow Pokemon I can go back and get them later. But it's a lot of work. I'd rather just get them on the first go through, even if that means having to do it multiple times. We interact with Quilava and Croconaw early in the game. We just don't capture them because we picked Bayleaf. And then Metagross was hacked from a computer, so we know there's a Shadow Metagross out there. We just don't know who has it. I'm going to imagine probably the boss or one of his aide-de-camp. I don't know how you pronounce that. One of his right-hand goons. Let's save right here. Closer. I don't know why I get so frustrated at this game. It's not healthy. I shouldn't be so easily distressed. I think it's because I love Pokemon Colosseum so much that I feel the need to be good at it, and I'm just frankly not. I am no good at Pokemon Colosseum, and that is okay. Wrong button. I need Pokemon. If we beat this guy, we're gonna go back down and save the game, because I don't want to have to keep fighting him. Here's hoping this goes as good as it did last time. Critical hit. Already looking better. Nice. Nice. Ding, 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 ding. Earthquake. Okay. Entei is weak to Earthquake. Surf. Last time we went for the Crawdaunt. This time I'm getting Pincer off the board. I hope that mistake doesn't come. His mouth. His creepy little mouth. I don't like it. Crab hammer. Crab hammer. All right, here's hoping. I know Psybeam will chunk Hariyama. I was hoping it would kill him, but here's hoping Surf does. Yep. All right, Crawdaunt. No, that's good enough. We don't need to watch him faint. Show me Crawdaunt, please. Damn. All right. Well, one more round and we got it. Sludge. Oh, get synchronized, idiot. Does he kill himself with his own poison? Oh, Espeon is too good. Synchronize is such a good ability. Oh. He was a fool for opposing Espeon. Okay, turn around. We're going back to the... Espeon's dying of poison. We're going in here. And then we're saving the game. Now I never have to do that fight ever again. All right, back to the cow. Cow. This is the this is the right elevator. I wish I could skip this. I've already watched it. It is pretty neat. I do love their Colosseums. Like for the constraints of the GameCube, they really did a good job at making it seem large and imposing. Sometimes, especially in non-2D or non-3D Pokemon games, it feels like Pokemon battles are happening in tiny little spaces. Like it's like it's a different dimension. People challenge you to a battle and you just stare at each other. With these 3D modeled arenas, it really feels like you've got gravitas. There's a... I don't know. There's something to it. Alright, we're going to swap Suicune for Plusle. And Entei is going to hit Sunny Day. Ooh. Crack my back like a glow stick. I need like a microphone to put against my lumbar, so whenever I crack my back, it just crackles like ASMR. Fury Swipe. No, just one? Okay. I didn't pay attention to what move he was using. Yeah. There we go. Thunder Wave. Paralyze the cow. And then started with Zangoose. So this time we get what? Porygon 2? Yeah. Defense curl all you want, Miltank. It's not gonna make a difference. Thunder. No, I don't want to risk hitting Miltank. We're gonna do this. Ultra Ball. I'm worried that Thunder or Fire Blast either one of them could potentially one-shot Porygon 2, especially after we one-shot Zangoose. I fully wasn't expecting that to work, though. I was more eating the turn so that the moves didn't damage Miltank too much. But damn. We got lucky with the Ultra Ball. Now we will, we're getting very close to the end of story mode here. Sorry, I don't know why I started yawning all of a sudden. If we beat the story, we're still going to keep playing Pokemon Colosseum as I try to purify every Shadow Pokemon. I haven't decided if I want to evolve them all. Is the different, we got Shadow Makuhita and evolved it into Hariyama, and Shadow Bayleaf into Shadow Meganium. I don't think, because it's not like there's a Pokedex, right? We have a snag list. So as long as we fill the snag list and as long as we fill the snag list, I'll be pretty happy. Oh, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna swap Suicune for Plusle. Entei's gonna hit Sunny Day. So we're gonna finish the snag list is my goal, but there's no list for Pokemon evolutions, so it's just purifying them that I'm worried about. Oh, Earthquake sucks. Why does a shark know Earthquake? Have you ever played Battle Brothers? I don't know the name off the top of my head. Let me look it up. Turn-based RPG, Mercenary Company. Oh, yeah, I've seen this on Steam. I have not played it. Looks pretty cool. I've been thinking about trying it out when my budget resets next week. Is it multiplayer or is it just one guy? I don't want to risk Absol to another Shark Earthquake. So we're gonna get a little kooky here. So what you just saw, I chose to throw a Master Ball, and then I went in Entei's inventory and changed which slot the Master Ball was in. And the game doesn't track that. It knows that I used a Master Ball when I used it, and then it doesn't subtract it until I actually throw it. So if I use it on Suicune's turn, then for the entirety of Entei's turn, there's a window where I can fudge my backpack. So if I go into here, you'll see that I still have it. This game is well made. No, I try and avoid doing that. The only, does that mean you can throw one you don't have? No. So I have to have a Pokeball in my inventory to use it, but it means I can effectively throw it in infinitely over and over. So as long as I have one of each Pokeball, I can swap them around and never actually decrease the number of Pokeballs in my inventory. That's kind of scummy and cheap, and I don't like doing it. I only ever really use the Master Ball glitch when I'm trying to avoid having to redo a fight or the chance of losing a Shadow Pokemon. Things that I 100% could do, right? Like, I can catch Absol. I would just have to reset the battle a few times. And I don't want to do that. I'm just saving a little bit of time. Okay, we got 2 fire types. One of them's Shadow. Alright. Unfortunately, Flustle is dead. We can't use Surf because we'll kill Houndoom. Yeah, and Ice doesn't have the same impact. I don't know why I'm boosting their fire move. I see 2 fire types. I'm like, sunny day. I'm just a little bit of an idiot. But they didn't use fire moves, so maybe it doesn't matter. Entei's, ooh, not quite dead. Poisoned. Didn't get poisoned. Wow. Okay. Aurora Beam. Yeah, it doesn't do anything to Torkoal. I don't have any single target water moves. That's honestly what Suicune's missing. We just don't get enough value out of Aurora Beam because not enough things are like weak to Ice type. Oh, Flamethrower. There it is. Entei's dead. Let's start Apom. Apom can get killed without me giving a shit. We're gonna do Aurora Beam again. We're gonna do Shadow Rush. Flamethrower probably chunks Apom. Yeah. Poor monkey. Dead monkey. Alright. Heat Wave. Yeah, we're gonna throw some Pokeballs now. Oh, Heat Wave is like a fire type Surf. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, Espeon, you're burned. We're gonna go for Ultra Ball. Undo. High Beam on the Med Cargo. All of these people in the stands are just watching me openly steal Pokemon. And the catch rates are so high. Like, there is no trouble for me. First Ultra Ball every time seems to be the winner. hope I get a chance to heal my party soon. I don't have a bunch of healing items in my backpack. Return. Pew. Espeon's weakest move. Finally get some use. You might be fired? Haha, because you use fire types. It's funny. How many more of these are there? We fought 2 trainers and then 2 Cypher peons. So round 1, round 2, semi-final, final. I mean, Colosseum battles are usually 4 rounds. Okay. Do I have a way? Okay. Do I have a way to heal Espeon's burn? I do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna be a little scummy. And then we're gonna use a burn heal. And heal Espeon. If I didn't already need to use an item, I might have considered just throwing an Ultra Ball. But this late into the run of the fucking beat my face in enemy rigged, I can't afford to give up turns like that. Do we have any potions for Espeon? Heals all the status pro. We have 2 super potions, and that's all the healing items we have. That should be super effective on Vileplume. Yes, perfect. I'm just trying to get some pressure off, man. This is crazy. Getting literally dogpiled. And this guy has all these plant types, and Entei's dead. Ugh. Well. I don't know what Suicune's gonna be able to do. I don't feel like Surf's got much in the tank. I mean, grass types are not like strong against, resistant to water damage, I guess. No, they are. They definitely are. That didn't do much. I guess I gotta bank on the Confuse Ray. Yeah. Yeah, Confuse Ray is gonna save us here. Okay. Surf again, Confuse Ray again. And then Umbreon's gonna start pumping out damage. That's all I can. Okay, okay. If Cacturne procs Confusion again, he'll kill himself. Come on. Yes! Oh, that's perfect. Oh, it's like a pressure off my shoulders, man. I'm freaking out. Missed. Yeah, no. We need water type moves, not ice type. Thank you, though. Sludge bomb. Damn. Sucks. Let's hope we can clean up. Here's hoping Umbreon has enough. Oh, just barely. Let me guess, another Sludge Bomb? Oh, if you proc Confusion right now. Oh, come on. Yeah. At least, you know, at least Suicune's not getting poisoned. You know? Like, I can confidently say at least one of our last two Pokemon that is repeatedly getting hit by Sludge Bomb hasn't been poisoned this whole time. Alright. Umbreon levels up. I heal my Pokemon now, please. Please. They're dying. Please tell me I don't have to do another fight. Bravo, bravo. Well done. Why not become a Cypher show battle trainer? Would you even consider it? I'll vouch that you'll become a top star in no time. I wouldn't have minded making that proposition, but I'm afraid I'm not that big-hearted. I will destroy you in battle right now. You will know the humiliation of total domination before this crowd. Homie, I've got 2 Pokemon. Unless you're healing my shit, this isn't exactly total domination. It's more like sweeping up scraps from the last 15 guys that tried to beat my lungs out of my chest, out the back. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your candor. Suicune's gonna Surf to hit Blaziken. Fire Blast for the Dusclops is the best option I've got for Entei. Blaziken has a soft spot in my heart. I love the Fire Chicken. Sorry, not bad. I don't like that there's not battle music. It's kind of ominous. Confuse Rat. Okay. Alright. I think I can snap Entei out of confusion by calling him. No. Okay. Maybe I don't understand how confusion works. But we'll take Blaziken off the board. Not quite gonna get Dusclops. That's fine. Walrus. Shadow Ball. That's gonna... Okay. Okay, Entei's the target. He can take it. He can take it. Walrein is... Water Ice? Psychic Ice? I don't know. Trying to hit him with a Fire Blast. Used X Special? Raised his special attack? X Special again? Raised his special attack? Homie... Your Dusclops is gonna die to Surf. I don't know what to tell you. You just wasted an X special. I've never seen someone use a stat raising item like that. Make room for Flamethrower? Fuck yes I am. We're gonna get rid of Stomp. Gardevoir. Alright. Okay. Hurt itself in confusion. That's fine. I mean, Surf isn't going to do anything against either of them. But Bite, if we can hit Bite, would be major against the Gardevoir. But I really want to get that Walrein out of here because Walrein is boosted with the X special. So I really just want to hit like one Fire Blast and see if it even hurts him at all. No. Okay. Yeah. We'll throw out Umbreon. And provided Walrein doesn't immediately delete Umbreon, Umbreon should be able to take care of Gardevoir. Waterfall. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Surf does nothing. Aurora Beam does less. We'll try Gust. Sure. We'll see what it does. No. Oh, shit. There was a misinput. I put Bite on Walrein. We might lose Umbreon. Umbreon might get targeted here and die, which would suck. Thunderbolt. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Walrein flinched. You know, that actually kind of went okay. I'm a little confused. Yeah, I mean, Suicune is in a rough type matchup. But we gotta pick up that slack elsewhere. Thunderbolt again. I think that kills Suicune. But we should... I think Plusle can do some damage to Walrein. I'm not entirely sure what his type is. If it's like mono ice, then it's not going to do much. Attract is a weird one. Hyper Potion on Walrein. Okay. Super effective. Perfect. Perfect. And he's paralyzed. Perfect. Umbreon is in love. Umbreon still used Bite. Amazing. Amazing. This is so much... This is easier than the sub-boss. Like, I'm sorry, I don't fully understand what's going on. So we doubled up there in case Thunder doesn't one-shot Xatu. It's super effective, so I was hoping it would. But if it didn't, then Bite would finish it. And this is his last Pokemon, so now Bite goes... No, he has one more. Okay. Shadow Metagross, like I was expecting. Alright. I think Umbreon will actually bite Metagross now. No, he's immobilized by love. Okay. Let's do Plusle, Thunder Wave, Paralyze Metagross. I fully expect Umbreon not to do anything. Umbreon's kind of fucked up right now. Oh, nice. All right, Walrein's gone. Is this his last Pokemon? It is. Okay. So here's the thing. Metagross is Steel type. So we don't actually want Plusle doing damage. We just want to throw Ultra Balls with Plusle. We don't want to risk the potentiality of killing him. Bite is a Dark type versus a level 50 Metagross Steel type. It's not going to one-shot him. I know Metagross has a relatively low catch rate. Like, for a non-legendary, his catch rate is pretty low. Okay, see, that's safe. That's a safe move to use. Shadow Rush. Okay, he's going to take some backlash. Also gets hurt. Okay. We'll use another Ultra Ball. How many turns have we been here? Because if we've been here long enough, a Timer Ball might actually be pretty effective. Timer Ball increases catch percentage or whatever the calculation is the longer the battle's been ongoing. Okay. He's probably going to... Perfect. Every time he paralyzes, we prevent another turn of Shadow Rush recoil, which is kind of a big deal. Because that's the only way... it's the only way this battle ends at this point, is I catch him or he kills himself with Shadow Rush recoil. Because this is probably the last bite that Umbreon's going to use. Okay. Munch munch. Yeah, chewing on steel. Doesn't sound like a good idea to me, but... Okay, Shadow Rush will not kill him, but it'll kill Plusle. And now he's in the red health. Okay. We got one more turn. If he uses one more Shadow Rush, we'll be pushing it way too close. So Espeon's going to use Reflect, actually, and then Umbreon's going to throw the Ultra... Timer Ball. Timer Ball only gets more effective. If he uses Shadow Rush this turn, I'm going to have to use the Master Ball. Damn. Reflect is a safe move, boosts our defense. What's he got? Shadow Rush. Okay. I don't think that kills him. I don't think he's low enough where Shadow Rush recoil actually kills him. Yeah. But see, I don't want to risk it any further, so... all it would take is one unlucky, like, critical Shadow Rush. I don't know how they calculate how much damage recoil does, but... I do not want to run that risk at all. I am not replaying this fight. The lack of music definitely has me on edge. No. No. There's no... This can't be happening. Ugh. It's not over, Wes. Come on. We shall battle. Enough. I don't know who's talking. Don't embarrass yourself, Nascor. Sir, I beg your pardon. What's going on? Nascor's apologizing? Isn't he supposed to be the boss? It's the fat mayor. It's the fat mayor from the starting village. He's the twist boss. Let's give him... My. That certainly was a battle worth seeing. I must be honest with you, I never imagined that you would get this far. Huh? Mr. Mayor? Why are you here? Oh, dear me. You fail to understand still. You're such an innocent child. At times, I am the affable mayor of Phoenix City. At others, I am the secret boss of the criminal syndicate Cypher. I know someone who looks exactly like him. Is it you? No, that was mean. Sorry. That was like getting hit in the knee. That was just pure reflex. That's crazy. He's a caricature of a fat mayor. I am Evice, and I shall rule the world. Oh shit, he did an Eggman transformation. How dare you meddle in our affairs so thoroughly? The Shadow Pokemon plan, we can resurrect from the start, but you two can never be forgiven. I'll destroy you so utterly, so you may never again rise against me. He's surprisingly bouncy for a big fat man. Cypher Head Evice would like to battle. Slow King. Oh, he's level 60. Oh my god. Oh my god. Slow King is water type, Machamp is fighting. I don't have a I'm not sure I have an answer effective enough to win this battle. Oh, and it's Earthquake. Why do so many of the bosses in this game use Earthquake? I think Entei's dead. Oh, Entei survived. Slow King's gonna kill him with Water Pulse. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fighting type. Fighting type. I think Espeon. I think Psybeam. If we hit it. We'll hit Surf again. No. Hit Aurora Beam. And then Psybeam on Machamp. X attack? Okay. X attack? Okay. They keep using the stat boosting stuff, and I'm just... Okay, sure. If Espeon's fast enough... If Espeon's fast enough, we might kill Machamp. Yes. Okay, we won the speed. So if nothing else, there's no Earthquake. Oh no. Sizor's a problem. Sizor's a big problem. Yeah, we're barely tickling Slow King. Shadow Ball probably kills Espeon. No. Okay. Okay. Sizor is the only Pokemon here that might beat Espeon in speed. Full Restore. Crazy. Yeah, we're in a rough spot. We're in a very rough spot. Silver Wind kills Espeon? Yeah. Umbreon. If I'm not mistaken, Slowking is a psychic type, which means dark type move Bite might actually do something. The problem is we went from having a level lead to having a 10 level deficit on this one guy at the end, so we might need to go train. Yeah, that was super effective and it still barely did anything. Oof. Yeah, big oof. Big oof. I might have hamstrung myself with the sunny day. I don't think it's strong enough to really make that huge of a difference on Surf. But I wasn't doing myself any favors, that's for sure. Silverwind kills Suicune? No. Kills Umbreon fully in one shot. Oh my god. We're running out of Pokemon. It's time for the Plusle sweep. No, Plusle is about to get one shot. No, Suicune. Okay. Here's hoping Plusle hits Thunder. Apom has a 20 level disparity. Plus will use Thunder. He hit it. The GOAT! My boy. We killed one of his Pokemon. No, we killed two. Salamence. Apom goes into hyper mode, so he doesn't use his move. Silverwind is going to kill somebody. Yeah. Alrighty. You know what, Apom? Get out of hyper mode. We already lost, buddy. You're gonna get hit in the face by an 18-wheeler. Yep. There you go. Look, come on, we're isekaiing. We're reincarnating to a different Pokemon world. Come on. Okay. Well, so we have Metagross. So we know for a fact that we have beat that one boss. We have his Pokemon. I doubt we'll have to fight him again. Surely. Surely we don't have to fight him again. I know I missed one. We don't have to fight him again, hopefully. I shouldn't say surely, but hopefully we don't have to fight him again. And we need like 10, 15 levels on every Pokemon in our party. Ew. Take a look at the snag list, though. What system was this originally released for? Pokemon Colosseum was originally released Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, we're missing Quilava and Croconaw, which two Cypher Peons had. Not Verde, but Verde's team members. I believe this was released in, I want to say 2003 or 4. It is a spiritual successor to Pokemon Stadium. Because Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 do not have much of a story. Pokemon Stadium was released for the N64 in 1999. And then Pokemon Stadium 2 was released for the N64 in 2000. So back to back, really. Pokemon Colosseum releases on the GameCube, so it's a new generation of consoles, and it released in Japan in 2003, in the North America's early 2004. This one does have a sequel as well. So Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Stadium 2, Colosseum was the sequel to those. Spiritual successor is more accurate to those two. But it has a sequel of its own called Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. You would not know that the games were related based on the titles, but it's the same region, it's the same NPCs, it's a new protagonist. Shadow Pokemon are going on again. It's very, very clearly a successor. And that came out the year after, in 2005. Supposedly, Pokemon Colosseum is coming to the Nintendo Switch through Nintendo Classics, which is interesting. There were bonus discs for this game where you could get Jirachi, Celebi, and Pikachu. And I hate that shit because now I cannot get Jirachi, Celebi, and Pikachu, and I know they're in the fucking game. Pokemon Colosseum was a critical success, like critically acclaimed. You mentioned that a few weeks ago. Yeah, it pisses me off. it's a repeated complaint that I have with Pokemon Colosseum is the idea that there exists out there in the world bonus discs that I do not have access to. My anger with game design decisions has fully motivated me to get a minor in game design. It's like that Thanos meme. I'll do it myself. If people are gonna make shit video games, I'll do it myself. And then Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness actually has a successor, while we're on the topic, called Pokemon Battle Revolution. And that one, I want to say was like 2006 or 2007. It came out for the Nintendo Wii. It was, what was really interesting about that is that the Nintendo Wii had wireless capabilities, right? So you could like wirelessly connect to Pokemon Battle Revolution to a Nintendo DS, and it would interact with games on the DS. So 2007 would have been like Gen 4. I want to say Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm thinking about Battle Revolution, and I remember the box art had Palkia and Dialga on it. Diamond and Pearl Pokemon could be connected to the Wii, and you could use your Pokemon from the mainline game in Battle Revolution. Because Battle Revolution was much closer to just what Pokemon Stadium was. It was 2v2 battles in an arena, right? It didn't have much going on. It doesn't have a story. It had a 4-player mode, which was crazy. You could do tournament. I loved that shit. I never had 4 people playing it at the same time, but the idea that I could host a Pokemon tournament sounded fantastic. All right. Let's see. What's our uptime right now? How long have I been streaming? Hour 45. Become a gym boss? Exactly. Exactly. My destiny is to be a gym leader. We're at an hour 45 out of what I originally planned to be a 2-hour stream. So I'm going to take a brief break, and then we're going to do something else for a while, and this will probably be a longer stream than I planned. I'm going to leave Pokemon Colosseum running just because I dig this music. But we're going to hit the BRB screen. And we're going to say, like, BRB 10-minute... No. BRB 5-minute break. And I'll be back. All right. How do I unpin a message? $11 What? I don't understand. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's turn off Pokemon Colosseum. Yes, I want to end the capsule. Their screen. What do I? I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, what do they got? What do we got? I don't know what I want to do. I want to try Frostpunk again. Got my absolute shit hand on Frostpunk. Try that. Actually, already changed my mind. Already changed my mind. Okay. Let's go back to RimWorld. No. God, I'm so indecisive. Ugh. No. This one. I'm making a decision. I'm making a decision. Hello. I'm panicking over game decisions. You were making chicken? Hell yeah. I am under the water. What are the options? There are no more options. I have decided. I'll send you a list later, though. Okay. Move it up. And then put me. I'll go ahead and transition so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm just floating. Where am I going to go? This. I don't know if will the corner block too much gameplay. Where'd my multi-chat go? I've lost my multi-chat. Hold on. Docs. That's fine. I'll figure it out later. But I'll put this there so I can see. Looks good? Alright, perfect. Perfect. New world, normal. I have one kind of on a easy pleasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's check that one out. I don't know what that even is. La. La, 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 la. Okay, it's a little raft. That's fine. Got most of the basic research. Nice. Honestly, a pretty good little start. Got some potatoes. All right. So I should probably be working on a sail. No, I have a sail. I should be working on radio then. Okay. In order to research, I need. Do I have it researched already, or no? Okay, I need a circuit board and a hinge. To get a hinge and a circuit board, what do I need? Circuit board needs copper. Hinge probably needs metal. Yeah. So copper and metal means I need a furnace. To get a furnace, I need a dry brick. I need to make an anchor. Which means I need 2 planks. Yoink. Anchor away. Yeah. Cool. Stone axe needs plank. Like shooting fish in a barrel? Literally. I am so good at this. No, I'm not. It's a children's game. I just gotta remember where I am. And not get eaten by a shark. That would ruin my day. I don't need your flowers. Get out of here with your flowers. I feel like that used to make a different sound. I feel like chopping a tree used to make a tree chopping sound. This game goes through a lot of updates because it was early access. Oh, so you can kind of hold on. You can kind of hear the tree chopping sound, but it also just plays an add item to inventory sound at the same time. I don't like that. Fix the mix? I can't. They're both probably under sound effects. I can turn music on though, that would be nice. There. Speaking to the raft people. Raft, hear me. Okay, we don't have any bolts. And we can't make a bolt because we don't have metal. So we need sand and clay. That's our anchor. Nope. Oh, he got me. We need sand and clay to make dry brick. Brosif. Enough is enough, dude. I'm not gonna kiss you. You know what? He can murder me. I don't have enough self-preservation to fight him. Oh no. I've done the classic blunder. I got trapped under the boat. Not quite. Okay, I need clay. Yeah. So far, we've only got sand. This clay. Perfect. Damn. We're on easy, though. It doesn't matter. But I do have a bed. Can't fall asleep during daytime. It's morning? Okay. Eat the mango. Yummy. We have 2 sand. We have 2 clay. We'll make wet brick. We research sand. It's researched, apparently. That's copper. You missed. Bastard. Bastardo. Yeah. Okay, Bruce. Can't get me in the shallows. He definitely can get me over here, though. Sand and I'm an undersea miner. Deep sea mining. You know, I never thought about that, but deep sea mining is probably a very lucrative profession. The shark has not been near me in a while. That is suspicious. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Yeah, buddy, I know. Okay. Hook broke. He's gonna get me. Yep. Let's see. Is that another? Yep, that's another brick. We need a hook, though. Can't leave good enough alone, huh, bud? Just destructive. Destructive for destructive's sake. Your new fiber plus wired connection to modem makes you happy? Yeah, I don't doubt it. That sounds nice. You can watch the stream and download a game at the same time? Nice. Finally out of the Arby's. We're making it out the Arby's with this one, boys. Yes. Forgot where I put my water. I had to grab. Having like a 6-foot headphone cord is great until you get tangled in it. That whole... Metal. No shark. Leave me alone. Damn. That was my own fault that time. The easy difficulty makes me complacent. I start to not care. When keep inventory is on, it's like, come on. Why should I be scared? Hmm? You cannot kill me in any way that matters. Okay. I think we got all the clay and sand. We have an extra clay to research. Wet brick. Oh, they go through like different color stages. I would eat the shark. But the thing is, like, I don't have a grill big enough to cook shark meat. They actually made that. I'm like, maybe I can cook one? I'm not sure. The simple grill, there's multiple sizes of grill. How many bricks do I need for furnace? Need 6? You're funny, kid. I've got 2. Oh, and Come here, Bruce. Oh. I'll fight ya. I'll stab you in the heart. Oh, my spear broke. In his mouth, too. That's crazy. Need a new spear. Did I research clam? No. I didn't research seaweed either. Okay. I've been listening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't tell on myself like this, but I've been listening to ska music lately. Like the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Real Big Fish. Unironically. For fun. I think that's one way to leave an impression. I think, you know, I think it has its place. I think everything has... Hold on. Is that a pun on the song The Impression that I get? You nerd. I think all music has its place, and ska music keeps me in a good mood when I'm driving. I did not get it instantly. I got it eventually. I don't think there's any more sand or clay for me to get. Maybe over here in this little reef? I don't know if I've been over here. Yeah, there's one down there. Bruce is gonna get me though. Yep. Okay, so it's like across the island there's another little reef. I didn't know that. Is that a watermelon? Hell yeah. Okay, so there's a safe shallows here where the evil, mean shark man can't get me. And then there's all this stuff. But while I was listening to ska music, I keep getting distracted. I'm so easily distracted. A recommended song came up called The McDonald's in the Pentagon. And it's apparently it's a meme song written on a ukulele that then got a ska cover. Hold on. I'm suffocating. And, you know, I don't see why we can't listen to it on stream to share this glory with the world.
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. I look at the McDonald's in the Pentagon. Yeah, there's not a bunch of spots for lunch, but it's a killer kickback.
Flipping up the Big Macs.
Serve 'em in the Pentagon. Serve 'em in the Pentagon. Other vendors came and went there. Other vendors came and went there. It did not go well for Taco Bell, and there was all that stress at the old Panda Express. So stick with us in your set. Our cooking standards straight from corporate. It'll be like any other location, except no small talk about your occupation. Not allowed at the McDonald's in the Pentagon. McDonald's in the Pentagon. Great eating nuggets, we put plenty. Nuggets, we put plenty. And our faces flush through every rush. The beef gets so discordant, but your work is so important. Working at the Pentagon. I'm an employee at the Pentagon. Working at the Pentagon. All the DoorDash drivers get confused, cause users blew through the clues. Didn't for user reviews, cause like you just got to check on McDonald's, not checking which one that you spent it on. Bitch, you hit the Pentagon.
It's so good. I am in love with this song. Oh God. Cause there are genuinely restaurants in the Pentagon. There was, sounds like a Phineas and Ferb song. That's just because it's ska music. Most of the music in Phineas and Ferb is produced with the aid of Bowling for Soup, which is very ska adjacent, if not directly ska music. But there are genuinely restaurants in the Pentagon. For a long time, there's a Starbucks right in the middle. Apparently, I didn't know that they swap them up every now and then, but... My inventory full? Yeah, that's what's going on. Inventory's full. I think that's the pineapples I dropped. No, it's the plastic thing. Okay. There was a Subway in the Pentagon for a really long time. The American government makes contracts with fast food restaurants frequently. So like, if they want to put a restaurant on base, on a military installation of any kind, and you know soldiers love their fast food, so okay, 4. It's the McDonald's in the Pentagon. It's so good. It's fantastic. Genuinely fantastic. There's no music playing. No? Okay. I think we might have gotten all of the sand and or clay from this particular island at this point. I'll grab a few more seaweeds. I'm not sure there's much more value out of staying here. Is there a ska version of Skater Boy? Well, here's the wonderful thing about ska music. If there's not, make it. Ska music is one of the easiest musics to synthesize. Because it's mostly brass and a very simple drum beat with like heavily modulated guitar. All of which synthesizers are great at. Bolt is research. I need dry brick. The Holophonics have a version? Hell yeah. I was like, that sounds like something that probably already exists. What am I looking at? Okay. We gotta leave. Nope. We're gonna go here that way. Do I have enough stuff to make a new anchor? I do. Single-use anchor, baby. We just need another island to get enough bricks to make smelter. We have 4. We need 2 more. Oh, you're getting rotated on. Yep. Okay. Back on the road. I'm not close enough to the water to stab him. Bro. Enough. Like every time I try and get out from this island, my boat rotates so that we're pointed directly into the island again. Okay. We need enough plastic to make another hook, because our hook is low on durability. And then we need plastic to expand the raft. Yoink. Okay. Throw. Yoink. No plastic. I never thought I'd say there's not enough plastic in the ocean. I'm on my evil villain era. There needs to be more plastic in the ocean. Oh, the music is starting. Like, what's that sound? It's coming from the game. Music. Isn't this peaceful? Some of your friends at school just asked you to DM for them this semester? Nice. We love Dungeons and Dragons in this house. We love TTRPGs in this house. Here lately... Dungeons and Dragons? Exactly. Here lately, I've been really interested in Lancer. I don't have anybody who's, like, overly interested in playing it with me, so it's a cursory interest at best, but I'm just a sucker for mecha. And you tell... Not Mecha the city. I heard it as soon as I said it. Mecha. Like, giant robot. Not Mecca as in the holy city of Islam. I love giant robots, and you tell me I can have a giant robot TTRPG, and that's two different things that I love, giant robots and TTRPGs. So I was on board from the pitch, and then I saw some of the art from their PDF. Yes, Lancer. We love Lancer. It's so cool. I just don't have anyone to play Lancer with. Oh. You broke my fucking boat. Yeah, I don't have anyone to play Lancer with. I do really like the idea of Lancer, and I think it would be fun to play. I just don't have anyone to play with. I might bring it up to my Dungeons and Dragons group on like one of our off weeks. I honestly kind of wish there were more ways to... I don't know how to put this. I wish there were more ways to engage with the TTRPG space as a live streamer without live streaming actual play, right? Because TTRPGs are one of those things where inherently it is group-based, which is nice if you have a group of people to play with, but, you know, maybe not everyone is super comfortable with the idea of live streaming, or the games that you want to play aren't conducive to being watched, right? I've thought of a few different ideas for that, but most of them require larger audiences. Effectively, if you could make Twitch chat a player at the table, you could do a lot more in the TTRPG space. Kind of like a Twitch plays Pokemon situation. It would need to be pretty rigorously set up and pretty... You would need extensions, Twitch extensions. Specifically, like a robust polling system, a live poll. And potentially a moderator in this case, to set up the polls while you're running. We need one more clay. One more clay. I've been a DM for, God, if I started when I was 15 or 16, it's almost 10 years. It's one of my great passions. I'm an author and a world builder. So I love flexing those creative muscles, and managing a party and interacting with player backstories, and the collaborative nature of the storytelling is a completely different set of skills than writing a book. Having written, I'm now on my third attempt at writing a novel. Well, probably like 33rd attempt. I've finished 2 novels. It's totally different. The skills required to effectively manage and run a Dungeons and Dragons game are fundamentally different than writing a book. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna scarf down this watermelon real quick. Hold on. And I do not need this many leaves. I have a bunch of leaves on the boat. Do not need these clams. Oh, we got a hinge. Where boat? Their boat. If I one day found out a way to make TTRPGs function for a live stream without requiring an entire cast of fellow live streamers, that might be the only thing I ever did on Twitch. Like, genuinely. That is an addiction of mine, is the best way I can describe it. I'm addicted. Okay. We need metal research, we need copper research, and then we need to make a circuit board for circuit board research, which needs copper. We've got a bunch of copper, we got a bunch of metal, we just need to make furnace. Repair. Good. Good. One. So we have the center 2x2. 4. Okay, we do have a square. 5. 6. I think that's the dead middle. So it's a little off. We need another row here. And now it's rectangular. We need a row there, and it'll be square. Sleep. Oh. Hungry. Oh. Okay, it's dead. Brick. Put him over here. Brick. You motherfucker, dude. Bruce, one of these days you're gonna die. I'm gonna feast on your corpse. I can stab you with spears forever. I am immortal. Every time you eat me, I rise again like a phoenix. You cannot defeat me, boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna unanchor. Don't do it. Don't you? Ambush. Ambush. Alright. I'm gonna unanchor because I want to get away from here. I need plastic, and plastic ain't coming to me, so we must go to the plastic. Once that brick dries, we can build our final furnace. What? Final furnace. Brick. Okay. Craft. Ooh. And then seaweed. Yep. I don't want to jump off while we're under motion, because if I lose the boat, I'm fucked. Yeah, bro. That was risky, but I am feeling very shark aggressive. Is this even... Okay, it is. In this house, we hate sharks. But only when they eat us, because you know, he hasn't necessarily done anything morally wrong. He's just circling us. Oh, we've already researched Vine Goo. Brought to you by Fish Gang? Hell yeah. Sharks are my #1 op. I need another storage box. And I don't have a hinge anymore, so can't make the big one. Plastic. Plastic. See, if I charge up the whole throw, it goes way too far. But if I don't charge it up enough, it doesn't seem to go very far at all. It's like, how do I win? Somebody tell me how to win. I work at the McDonald's in the Pentagon. It's in my head. It's not going to come out. I'm trapped in the McDonald's at the Pentagon. Whoa. Hey there. Ooh, you gorgeous beast. Hell yeah, dude. The ocean is majestic and full of wonder. Except the shark. Except that guy, because fuck that guy. Alright, let's research metal. Okay. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this stuff we can learn. And then we need to research copper. Oh, I'm starving to death. Hold on. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Ooh, a package. I found someone's mail in the ocean. And I learned how to make a sofa. Please, potato. Please. I'll plant. Oh, I didn't want to eat the raw potato, but honestly, it was probably a decent idea. It'll stave off the dying of starvation part for a little while. Damn, the waves are fucked. The waves absolutely ripped that barrel out of my hands. Oh, I ate another raw potato. I gotta stop clicking. I clicked too fast. Okay. Circuit board needs 2 copper, 5 plastic, 1 vine goo. Okay. I've got 1 vine goo. I need more plastic. And I need to cook 2 copper. And honestly, I'll probably cook 2 copper and 1 metal. And that might be where we end. Because we are 2.5 hours into what I am initially planned as a 2-hour stream. So I'll just I'll just keep trucking until I hit that ending point that I have in mind. Because at this point, it's not a time thing anymore. Look at all this garbage. I didn't know people still used wooden barrels. I mean, like, the number of wooden barrels floating in the ocean. Yes. You monster. I am victorious. I am the Sailor Ascendant. Vindication. Vindication over all my enemies. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. It's all the whiskey barrels from people drowning their sorrows. And they're just filled with random crap. Because they got too drunk to remember what goes in a barrel. No, yeah, they ate all the whiskey before they drowned to death. That makes perfect sense. We're gonna swap these two. I need this. That's gonna go in there. Honestly, inventory space is starting to become a premium. We need water the plants. Eat potato. Running out of inventory space very quick. Need that gotta finish what I'm doing. Repair. 90. And 3 on that side, it's 3 on that side. 3, 2. I don't really want to stop at this island. There we go. Make the circuit board and research it. Nice. And then we make a hinge and we can make a bigger storage crate and call it a day. Damn. I think I cut myself. Yeah. Yeah, I looked down and my wrist is bleeding. Got a little nick earlier and I didn't notice until just now. That happens to me. I don't notice when I injure myself. Ooh. I don't know. That doesn't sound good, but I'll be like doing something and I'm so focused on what I'm doing. I get done and it's like, oh shit, my hand is bleeding. Was it doing that before? There does not appear to be a lot of wind right now. Time to break out the paddle. They call me the riverboat king. King of the paddles. Alright. Don't. There! Not what I needed. Well, that's done, so I can make the thing I want to make. Wonderful. Ooh, fell off the boat. I was just gonna grab that one barrel. Alright, doom. And then beep beep. Beep beep. That's perfect. That's a lot of inventory space. I mean, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And the music's playing. And the sun's setting. Isn't this just the perfect way to end a stream? And as the sun sets over the ocean and night falls once more, I say to you, good night.